What is up, guys? Sorry about that. Any tier, Guild Forever. Going to be doing a brief review for Kyoukai Senki, episodes 1 and 2. But before we get into the review, do me a solid, guys. Hit that like button, comment, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and watch the video all the way through. But if you can't watch the video all the way through or just don't want to, watch as much as you can. Finally, if you aren't able to do all those 4 things, by the way, if you do those 4 things, you'd be helping me out a lot. But if you don't want to do any of those 4 things, at the very least, before you click off this video, at the very least, hit that like button, okay? We're on the road to 2K. We're less than 800 away, and we're trying to make sure we also get monetized on YouTube finally. So please help me out. It'd be a great deal of help to me. Anyway, let's get into the review. So, as I stated in my reaction initially when I first started watching this is a series this is a series done by the same people that pretty much do all the Gundam animes out there. So like Iron Blooded Orphans, Gundams. I don't know. Did they do Gundam C? I don't remember. But you get what I point. Anything related to Gundam, and they're in. The company is known as Sunrise Studios. Again, they're very famous for doing Gundam series, and they decided to make this anime called Kyoukai Senki, which is a brand new mech anime. It is not at all related to Gundam, so you do not need to watch a reference to watch the show. You can watch this blind and have a blast. I'm hoping this is the start of a new line of mech, because you know how like there's Gundam, right? There's spin-offs versions. There's the canon version, so to speak, which is the UC line and whatnot. But this time, they are actually making a series that's not related to Gundam, which is different. I'm not sure how often they make mech series that isn't Gundam, but this is a rare treat. And I just gotta say, off of the first 2 episodes alone, this series has potential. It is fantastic. I love it. I love the mech designs. I love how the story is going. And I actually really like the main. I'm not gonna lie to you. The highlight of these episodes were the AI known as Guy, and I don't know why. I'm sure you guys can come to the conclusion. I thought his name was Guy the moment, when I heard his name, I just thought of my Guy from Naruto. But yeah, he's really came in clutch in helping out the main character Shiba. So props to freaking Guy. If it wasn't for him, Shiba would have been dead a long time ago, or caught or whatever. But yeah, he came in clutch every time. So yeah, as of right now, MVP Guy, hands down. The main character is cool too. He's interesting. He's a good-natured kid that right now all he's trying to do is survive in this hellish world where Japan is being oppressed by outside countries. And the most he can do, well, before all this incident, he was just living his life as a high school student online, illegally trying to scavenge as many amame, however you pronounce it, parts that he can in order to rebuild this amame that he has going on here. The crazy part is that he found this amame abandoned in this storage factory or whatnot. They left it here. However, this amame is tougher than it looks. The things it is capable of, how much defensive armor plating it has going, like this machine. Look, I don't mean to use Gundam all the time, but if there was a Gundam for this series, this is it. This is the Gundam. I mean, it's even got some similar themes to Gundam, which is the white. Most of the armor is white, very Gundam-ish. It has yellow antennas pointing at a certain directions. They usually call those V-fins. A core at the center, green eyes, well, multiple eyes. Like clearly it's not exactly a Gundam, but there are a lot of traits that give it a Gundam vibe, if that makes sense. But still, fantastic series. I am in love with this. I'm sorry, guys, whether you want to enjoy this reaction with me or not, it's up to you. But I am definitely bringing this onto the channel, dude. I am in love with this anime. Definitely going to be doing it weekly. And yeah, for those of you that have watched this anime, what were your thoughts on it? Did you enjoy it? Did you dislike it? Were you okay with it? I feel like not many mech fans will definitely not dislike this, due to the fact that even though you can say it's a mecha anime, the pacing of the story and overall how these characters interact with each other is just fantastic. As a mecha fan, you'd just be satisfied with just how the mechs themselves look like. The action, animation is top notch, by the way. The animation, they did not hold back on budget, which they shouldn't. When it comes to mechas, the fighting is usually what's the bread and butter of it. They didn't even CGI it, bro. It's not even CGI. It's all drawn, which makes it even better. Because most mechas are usually CG, which is the lazy way of doing it. I'm not a huge fan of CG, but I excuse it every now and then. But this anime is like CG. We don't believe in that stuff. We do all our stuff hand drawn. That's how we do things, and I respect them for that. I'm not gonna lie to you, the art style low-key kind of gives me Iron-Blooded Orphan vibes. Some of the character designs do kind of look like they could pass off for Iron-Blooded Orphans. I don't know, I just couldn't help but think that. I love the AI system. Guy is awesome. I can't wait to see the other AIs for the other characters momentarily. We were pretty much introduced to one of the other main users toward the end of episode 2. He looks like he's some kind of sniper unit, which is nice. He comes with a gun and ammunition. I'm going to have to say this red and white AIM is more of a melee suit. Like, it's mainly used to get in up close and personal and give you a few two pieces here and there. That's what it feels like this suit is prerogative is. It's meant to get in close and personal and give you a thrashing like no other. So not bad at all. I definitely do like where this anime is heading. Everything about it, from designs to animation to just overall how the story carries itself, it's just appealing. I will admit, I do worry for the main character, because it looks like he has he has the Asian military as well as the other oppressive countries just after him. He's literally a terrorist. His school life is over. He's a wanted kid. He's only 16 years old, but granted, he does have a deadly weapon. However, what else can you do? He had no choice but to defend himself. And now he has 2 governments after him? This kid literally is just trying to survive, doing what he can. And I'm guessing old Blue Amame that appeared toward the end of episode 2, he's probably in the same situation as him, except he's probably thinking, look, man, fighting alone is gonna get us killed one way or another at some point in time. We might as well work together. I'm assuming that's what he did. That's why he saved them, because working together is better than working alone. Your chances of surviving is greatly increase the rate of your survival rate. Because if they fight alone, they're going to die. But at the same time, I don't know how long. I'm talking about the main character, the other kid that recently showed up, and then the girl that eventually will show up over time. I don't know how far they'll be able to take this run of theirs. They need some kind of alliance, if that makes sense, in order to help them survive the fight that they have to look forward to. They have to ally themselves with another country that fits their interests, or maybe go with the freaking Japanese military, because hey, you're being oppressed by outside countries. These Amines are literally the best chance you have in being able to take back your country. So that's my theory, because doing this, which, look, these kids have incredible suits, but that'll only take you so far. You can't take down a whole freaking country with 3 suits alone. They need allies. They need more forces. And at this rate, they're going to go down before they even have a fighting chance. Even with this blue Amaim kid that came out toward the end, yeah, he can probably help them get out of the situation, but at most they'd be running. They wouldn't be winning their fights. They'd be running. So hopefully they find a good they have a good country or ally or people they can ally with in order to ensure their survival rate. Otherwise, they're gonna get snuffed out at this point. Again, 3 children are not enough to take down all these military fronts, all these countries that are oppressing you. You need a stronger force, a larger force, if you want to survive. But yeah, that's it for episodes 1 for the review for these episodes, guys. Other than that, yeah, let me know what you thought. If you're someone that already seen these episodes, what are your thoughts on these 2 episodes? If you just, and for those that are seeing it for the first time, you're in for a treat. What do I want to have? Because I'm trying to have a hashtag. I'm trying to think of one. I think I forgot to do it for the Inuyasha one too, but it's okay. I'll have one here. Hashtag Kenbu Breaker. Or, yeah, Kenbu Breaker. Because I forgot how you say his one move. So, for now, just roll with me until the next time I remember the move name. Hashtag Kenbu Breaker. So, anyway, that's it for me. Hopefully you enjoy the reactions. Peace. I'm out.